Good afternoon for the CME. This is Chris Robinson with your Traders Exclusive comment. Today, Wednesday the 10th, USDA report day. I talked about this last week. I've got the numbers here in my hand. It's right around 12 o'clock, so the number came out about an hour ago. At first blush, nothing really out of whack. Maybe the worldwide carryouts were a little bit larger than people had thought. I think we are stuck in a trading range. I wrote about this last night in my letter. Corn has been in a 20-cent trading range for 28 weeks. Wheat has been at a 40-cent trading range for about 38 or 39 weeks. The only thing we've really had a lot of movement in so far this year was soybeans. We had a good rally, but then just last April 11th, a month ago, wheat gave back all of its rally and was sitting at about an 8-month low. Soybeans. So soybeans have been the only thing that's really been moving in the grain complex so far this year. We are set up for a potential weather rally. We tried to have one about 10 days ago. It kind of petered out, and you saw a lot of people who got long there after a 45 cent rally or so in the wheat especially. It's given most of that back. So unfortunately, we remain range bound, and that makes us very, very susceptible to the weather markets and the weather forecast. Those are really difficult markets to trade. Certainly, they can whip around quite a bit. So again, I talked about this before. You've got to be really disciplined. It doesn't matter if you're trading or speculating or hedging. You've got to make sure that you've got your stop losses in. If you're short, you've got to make sure that you've got your buy stop in. If you're long, you've got to make sure you've got your sell stop in. Now, you may get chopped up, but it's a lot better than having a nickel loss turn into a 15 or 20 cent loss. So that's big. I continue to be very, very disciplined if you're going to be trading grains. Switching over to the cattle. Well, we finally had our correction, right? How much of a correction? It's kind of a classic 38% Fibonacci retracement that we've seen in both feeder cattle and fat cattle. We had a $43 rally starting back in January in the feeder cattle. $43. Tremendous. We had about a $26, $27 rally in live cattle. That's the market that had the most action by the managed funds. The managed funds were long quite a few contracts. They've begun liquidating those to take profits. And I think moving forward, people will be looking at these key retracements. So in 4 days or 5 days, the big correction we've had, we've come down and taken back 38%. Are we going to drop to 50%? Are we going to drop to 62%? Those are the levels that a lot of people look at. So if you're a producer or a hedger, you've got to be aware of those. At any time, we could turn around and go back higher. This could just be a correction in an overall bull market. That's going to depend more on demand and also trade policy. If we ever did get confirmation that China actually wanted to buy our premium cuts of meat, that would be very supportive. We had that rumor about 10, 12, 15 days ago. It was never proved, never came out as being a fact. But these markets, they trade on rumor, they trade on news stories. I still think that there's, moving forward, if you're going to be trading in the ag complex, cattle and the lean hogs, they're going to provide probably more opportunity for movement. The grains, unfortunately, are going to be completely held hostage to the weather market. And I think moving forward, that's really going to be the story for 2017. Are we going to get a weather market, or are we going to be stuck in this trading range for another few months? If you're looking for help, look me up online, Chris Robinson. Have a great day.